Got a couple things on my mind this morning, man. How can I put it? I mean, it's just so many different things I can talk about right now. It's not even funny. Now, I'm going to say this right up front. I'm not going to respond to comments. As of right now, I'm not going to respond to any comments at this point. Um, because I'm too busy trying to, drive around. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not want to drive. I know people that do that. I'm not going to be one of them to do that anymore. You know. Nevertheless, hopefully everybody's okay out there. Hopefully your family is safe. Everybody's good. A couple things I want to talk about. The first thing is that Marvin Sapp thing. Now, mind you, he asked for 1,000 people to give up $20. Now, not everybody can afford to just give up $20. All right, number one. Ricky Smiley did bring a valid point on one thing. He told them to close the door. He never told them to lock the door. I never heard him say lock the door, but he did say close the door. You know. But to me, it's kind of almost like you're saying you want them to lock the door, but you're not saying that you lock the door if you say close, just close the door. But still, you want to make sure the door's closed before anybody get out of there. They're gonna give us some cash. And I think that was kind of for a guy who's pretty well off, like Marvin Sapp, man. I'm kind of like, what the hell, man? Really, dude. So I ran into a similar situation at a church where they wanted to get money donated. Let's say for renovation project, and they don't tell you what the renovation is. But they don't explain. Well, I take that back. They don't tell you what it's going to entail with the renovation itself. That's just as bad as this, to be honest. There's no way people should want to give up money for something that they don't know about. All right, you got to explain in detail. You just want to get people to cough up $45 just because. Like it ain't nobody's business. But in order for you to for people to give donations for, the best way to get the donations is to let them know what the cause is and what it's for. When they say you catch more honey more bees with honey, you'll be able to get donations that you're looking for based on what you're telling them it's for. What are you hiding it for? I don't get it. I just don't get it, folks. And that's the whole purpose of donating. I myself personally, I like donating to causes unless I know what the hell it's about. I just don't. Now, if you're talking about something like a renovation project, okay, what are they going to do? What are the plans? Do you have did you get an estimate on one? Stuff like that. People just don't want to just willy-nilly give up money for nothing. No. And that's somebody said that's which is kind of true. It's somewhat the reason why some people don't go to church. Not to say there's any excuse for you not to read a good book and learn about morals. Because I think everybody should be up on it, even the grown adults, to know right from wrong and to address why you need to know right from wrong, especially for children. Especially for children. I took my granddaughter to church. Occasionally when I go get her, I take her to church. Right? She's only 2. And do you know she literally drags me into her Sunday school class? She'll take me right through the main. I told people, but people say it too old church. She'll take me straight into the church, the main hub, and she'll go right through the double doors and go right to her class without hesitation. She don't stop to speak to nobody. It's funny, it's cute and funny at the same time. It's like, this young woman reminds me so much of her grandmother. It's not even funny, because she does it a lot. She does it a lot. And she knows, because her grandmother's like that. Her grandmother very much, hey, this is what I want to do, this is where I need to go. She's very much like that. And she's a doer. That too. It amazes me, man. Somebody was asking me, should you start your kids off, learning about the do's and don'ts? Yeah, you should, very early. It's never too late. But it's never too early either, especially when that around that age when they really has an eager mind to want to learn, to do things. But speaking of that, all these programs that Trump is trying to, he's doing to get rid of, it's really a crime to me. The Department of Education is one of the ones that I'm like, wow, of all the things you want to get rid of, you want to get rid of the Department of Education. That's a damn shame, man. You got these young minds out here that needs that education. It's not and people try to say it's a privilege to get a good education. No, bullshit. It's a privilege, and it's not a privilege to get a good education. It's a privilege to have a right. It's not even a privilege. You have a right to an education. You have a right to a good education at that. Everybody do. I don't care, black, white, pink, blue, straight, gay, I don't care. Everybody has that right to a good education. I don't give a damn who it is. Seriously. Why's this beer around? It's so cold back there. Yeah, everybody. I don't know why people say, oh, yeah, I heard a lady say that one time. Yeah, I like to cuss her out. Because there's no such thing as having that education is a privilege. It's not a privilege, it's a right. I was like, I was shocked. They're going to tell people, of course they're going to tell black people, oh, it's a privilege to have an education. So you mean it's not a privilege to be dumb, but it's a privilege to have an education? No. Getting a good education is not a privilege. It's a right. You have a right to a good education. I don't care who you are. I'll say that whole hand. It don't matter if you pay for it or not. Real talk. When I heard that, I was like, this bitch gotta be out of their mind. You don't have a right to a good. You don't have a privilege to a good education. You have a right to a good education. Everybody does. Why would we want people to be dumb? We want people to be knowledgeable. We want everybody to be knowledgeable. But to sit there and see you have getting education, a good education, a privilege is bullshit. It truly is. Because you telling me only the privileged people with means have a right to a good education. And that's not right or fair. Yeah. I was livid when I heard that. Why is this truck on? Bitch, get the fuck on my... This dude is tripping. Dude, I'm doing 60-something miles an hour. You need to slow the fuck down, asshole. Ain't nobody doing no 71 miles an hour in this bitch. I'm not doing that. I'm not. This dude's like right up on me too, man. I said, you serious? What the hell with all that bullshit, for real? I'm going as fast as I need to be going. Hey, he's still stuck on my ass. No, I'm not. I ain't doing all that. The even worst part about, I just got this one out the shop. Just got the shit not even a week ago. You know, I know I told you guys about that. He needs to slow down for real. He's just going too fast, man. Straight up. I'm going fast. I need to be going this road. I don't need to be going much faster than that. It's enough traffic for everybody out here. And he just want to do what he want to do. These people don't care about people on the road, man. That's what I'm saying. And this, I mean, he's deliberately doing it too. He just decided to run up on me and do what he's doing. Yeah. Some dangerous ass people on the road, man. I was just talking about that earlier. And that's the other thing. People just don't care no more, man. So, you know, it's like the Trump organization. They don't care about people at all. All they care about is, you know, he talked all that junk about, he told people lie about what he's going to do to help folks. And he's not really helping folks. You know what? All right, that's right. That's what you're going to do. You're going to let your ass get right over here because you're such a punk. He got to get over. You know, he still ain't moving. He's doing the same thing he been doing. I ain't doing nothing but driving. He doing back the damn fool. You got people just going to just do what they want to do on the roads. Don't care. He don't care. No. People's safety, it just takes a back seat to everything around here, man. Especially out here in the DMV. Because there's been some treacherous accidents out here over the years, man. I mean, very treacherous, man. And people don't give a fuck. Excuse my French. I just be living some time out here. I don't understand how people drive like this around here in the morning. I mean, they drive like this all the time, no matter how fast you go. Don't care if you're on the Beltway or the county parkways around in Virginia or something. They don't care. They truly don't care. They truly don't care at all. Look at that. And he up on them on that car hard too. And they don't want to slow down. And they drive with a sense of entitlement. And he right up on that. He was like that with me earlier. They drive like a total sense of entitlement. It's just assholes out here, man. Excuse my French, and I don't mean to try to cuss out here, folks, but this is ridiculous, man. And you got you driving all kind of crazy because they try and drive crazy out here because they in a hurry. I mean, yeah, it's ridiculous. People had no business driving like that out here. They had no business driving like that out here. And you ain't got to drive out there because they driving like that. So like they just don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. I'm not gonna be doing that. You know, it's too much traffic out here to be acting damn fool. You know. See how that's why this is the reason why I can't do any hi guys morning. Yeah. See, that's why I couldn't really respond to that too much, man. Yeah, look what we have here. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah. But nevertheless, doesn't matter. This is my opinion. This is what I'm talking about. That's what I see in the world. And if you want to talk about what you see in the world or how you feel about certain things, get your channel. Get your channel right. You know. I've been doing this since 2008, and I'm gonna continue to do what I do, even more so with all this mess going on. And I'm gonna continue to talk about the truth that a lot of people don't want to talk about. They don't want to spit facts. They want to spit BS. You know, it's crazy. People out here driving like losing their mind on these roads out here anymore. They don't drive with any common sense. They really don't. No common sense at all. But nevertheless, this thing with Trump, you know, I'm like, it's just make me feel uneasy about a lot of that, man. This is a dude that just don't care. He recently, as yesterday, as reports going now. Many media reports says he wants to seek a third term. You haven't even done anything other than ruin the term that you're in right now in the second term, and you talking about seeking a third term. For what? You know, you just messed up one of the best economies in the world because of your ego and your vengeance of certain people that you want to get at, and you want a third term. You don't even you don't deserve a third term anyway. You know, you really don't. You're a president that would never deserve a third term in my eyes, ever. You haven't earned it, especially now. You know, you have not earned it. That's number one. And number two, you old as hell. You're talking about Biden. You know, when you get out, you're gonna be old as hell. That's another whole story. You know, and this guy Elon Musk, man, he has the brain of a gnat. He really does. This guy, man, you know, don't even really know what to say about it. There's things that you know, I think about that they're doing is hurting people more than helping. Now they were talking about helping the economy. Oh, you'll get more money with Social Security once we retool it and all that. You can't trust these guys. These guys have went against everything they've said this year, except the stuff that they're dismantling. They went against everything. What is with this dude, man? I'm in a real lane, and you driving like a maniac out here, man. I don't know what he trying to cause dissension or action or what. I mean, he doing the same shit he did before. I might have to get out of his way, man, because this dude's losing his damn mind. Seriously. Dude, you should have been over in the left lane anyway, you dummy. Good Lord. He riding on a car. He on these cars hard, man. What's wrong with this guy? Man, y'all stay safe out here, man. These people today, man, I'm telling you, Lord have mercy. Hey, Coop. These people are nuts, man. I'm just trying to get where I need to go, and these people out here just like, you know, this one truck here, he's just like speeding. He must be late getting a delivery or something. But you ain't got to do all that, man. Just take it on the chin. Be a man about it. You know. But I get back to the church thing. And I'm gonna say this, and I say it with no malice or anything like that, but I say it with all honesty. I know a friend of mine lately said, you know, people have been saying goofy stuff under their breath. Like him and his wife was, you know, in church, I think about a month ago, and there's a lady sitting behind her, right, you know, and I don't know, for some reason he said that she's bothered by the fact that they actually seem to they get along well. So y'all come off like y'all, you know, newlyweds and teenagers. Yeah, that's why we've been. And he said that's why we've been married 35 years. You know, and I guess, you know, he told me that she was saying y'all laughing and stuff sometimes, but this is not when people are praying or anything like that. And she told him, she said, be a man. And he's like, what you say? Then she shut up. But there's stuff like that, because some of these church folks out here, I'm telling you right now, and I can say it even from some of my experiences, they'll say a lot of mess under their breath, you know. And some of them think they can judge you. There's supposed to be no judge zone, you know, but some of them think they have a right to judge you. You know, that's why a lot of folks, especially a lot of young folks, don't go to church. That's one of the reasons why I dropped out of going to church 40 years ago, because of stuff like that. You know, and I taught Sunday school. Actually taught it as a teenager. You know, and And I loved it. I did. It's ridiculous that people today, you know, they bash young people. You're supposed to be molding young people. You're supposed to be teaching young people. You're supposed to be helping young people. But guys like Trump is taking programs out that's not going to help young people at all. It's going to hurt them. And that's what angers me. You know, he doesn't care. See, his family's good. His grandkids are good. His great grandkids are good. They'll be living good for a long, 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 long time. You know, just off him ripping people off. That's another whole story. And it's a shame that he don't think the same way for everybody else that he is president to in this country. That's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous, folks. And it makes no damn sense. You know. And I'm just saying, me, you know, head of household myself, when my family good, when I'm good, my family good, man. That's all there's to it. It has to be that way. If you're head of household and you run a show like that, you're supposed to be. Trump, no different. You know, but the difference is he just don't care. He just want to be, you know, he want to just, you know, take over everybody and everything. That's a big problem. It is. It's ridiculous, God. It's truly ridiculous. I'm just not feeling it. Honestly. Not feeling it. Not feeling it at all. So guys and gals, I'm going to cut it short. I do have a lot more to say. I'm just, right now, maybe I'll do some other stuff on my other channel. AKM Inspired. Coming soon. I got some new content coming on that as well. I'm out.